Alright, hello and welcome to stream 4, session 4. Are we in session 4? Yeah, we're on session 4. I know how many sessions my own campaign has been going on for. We are on session 4 of Throughout Time. You can see I've got some pretty interesting stuff for the party going on today, as you can see with the image there. It's on your screen, but yeah, I'm gonna reconnect and we'll get going.
Vital component to his body until he's more machine than man.
Well, that was an interesting way to turn my audio back on.
Yeah, I bet.
All I heard was, oh, geez, I need to turn my gain way down because it's way too high. Yeah, let's turn that gain down.
Oh, Spencer.
Hey, there's Spencer.
Sorry about that. I had to relocate myself because my roommate was being a bit loud.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ever since that cursed blood sword, I always have at least one backup weapon.
Yeah. Not a bad idea.
Yeah. What was even more hilarious about Shiro was the fact that his Gundam was the only one to never get damaged. it never got damaged. Everyone else's Gundams got damaged in some way. Like my robot, like they would not leave my legs alone. They never destroyed my legs, but they always shot me in the legs. But then one of our other guys, one of his mechs got completely destroyed, and I think that was like the second time that happened. And then one of our more powerful Gundams, which had wings, during an encounter had them sheared off. It was, but not Shiro. For some reason, his Cyclops Gundam never got hurt ever. In fact, in a situation where he was separated from the party and they had to do separate roles to see what was going on with him, it turned out that everything was peachy keen for him while the game was focused on us suffering. And this was all coming from the guy who just couldn't seem to keep his body.
Anyways, let's get going on this.
Yeah, let's go.
So, so after the encounter with the snail and his zombie pirates, the rest of the trip goes by quite uneventfully, almost worryingly uneventfully. Does anyone want to do anything fancy while you sail?
Hi. Oh, do you want to do something?
I'll just say I could teach one of you plebs sabak.
All right.
You say
Who wants
Savak?
to learn how to play Caravan?
You said, I'm sorry, did you say Savak?
Sabak.
Sabak. Okay, I was like, because that sounds hilariously similar to one of the Gerudo greetings.
No, just.
Not Savak. Sabak.
So you just assume
Yeah.
he's greeting you at the moment.
Yeah.
Star Wars poker.
Yeah.
Well, Sabak is more blackjack.
That's Pazak. I mean, it's in the Knights of the Old Republic games completely. You'll experience it.
Actually, no. Sabak is 31, is what Sabak is.
Yeah. It's like a mixture of poker and blackjack.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Pazak is just straight up blackjack, only going to 20 instead of 21.
Okay. So yeah.
All right.
Are you guys gonna do that?
That.
I mean,
It's
I
probably less
guess.
than Caravan.
So everyone who wants to roll a wisdom check, just a straight wisdom check, or you could roll a deception check if you want to try and cheat. And Varut can roll his wisdom check with proficiency.
Okay.
So wait, are we rolling something right now?
Either a wisdom check to play legitimately, or a deception check to cheat.
Let me take a look here.
All right.
And I would like to know what all of you guys are doing in terms of what are you doing? Are you cheating or are you playing legitimately?
Well,
Wait.
I
I
like
lose.
to figure out the game first
Okay.
before I cheat.
I
Are,
also
are
have
you
no idea
playing
what
with
I'm
any
doing.
stakes?
Since this is a trading round, nah.
Okay.
don't
I have too much
anything
honor.
to put in.
I have too much honor to cheat.
I mean, we're going to be using an honor score next campaign, so in that case, it probably would be an honor check instead of a
Yeah.
wisdom check.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was slash roll, and then the D
I got an 18. I'm just playing
D20, not D209.
legitimately because my character would have no idea what this is.
Okay.
Well, it makes sense that my wisdom's so low. Okay.
Okay, so Kalani gets dealt a gets immediately dealt. What's the best hand in Sabbat called again?
Oh, what was that? Idiot's Array or something
Yeah,
like that?
Kalani gets immediately dealt an idiot's array.
So does that mean I just instantly win?
The idiot's array is the best possible hand in Sabak, so yeah.
I'm sitting here teaching these buds how to play, and then two of them do better than I
Yeah,
do.
you're like, ha ha! This is gonna be the easiest win in Sabak history. I lost to the person who doesn't know what toilet paper is.
Lonnie reveals, and it's just like, is this a good hand?
And everyone's just like, son of a.
And like it looks really bad, but you instinctively know that it's a good hand because the idiot's array is like it's the lowest possible score, I think. But it's also but because of that, it's the best hand. It beats everything.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. But
You know, Griswold got a pure Sabak, but Kalani got an idiot's array, so she won.
I think that's hilarious. It's just how well I'm curious. How well did I forget your character's name, the Death Trooper.
Varut. Varut did
Varut.
decently. He didn't get a pure Sabak, but he didn't
Okay.
do terribly.
Okay, I was kind of
And
hoping
Juno
that
just got really bad luck.
honestly, I was kind of hoping that the guy who was saying gonna teach these plebs how to play Sabak just gets riggedy wrecked.
That would be hilarious.
It would have been.
You're like, this is some beginner's luck.
Yeah, you're just like this isn't beginner's luck. This is veterans' bad luck.
Hacks. I call hacks.
Yeah, yeah, because the person who wields an axe and nothing else looks like she could hack.
Well, I mean, it's a physical card. Couldn't be hacked anyways.
Yeah. I'm looking at these strange symbols like is this good? I think this is good.
And you're like,
as your jaw just drops.
just be like, Mandalorian curse. And be like,
Okay. That's funny.
mhm.
That is funny. I definitely didn't get a critical card for that because that would have been hilarious, but no.
No.
Also, that's for combat checks last I checked.
Yep, that's for combat checks. But I also occasionally award it in the way you would normally award inspiration, so.
Oh, yeah, like me and the warg. Which is just weird.
Yeah.
Okay. So we sailed these 7 seas. I'm sorry, are we sailing on land right now?
No, you're sailing over water.
Okay, because I was a bit confused on that, but But either way, we'll get to roughly close to our destination, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm very much not familiar with Phoenix.
If you open up the map that he sent, I mean, it does appear that Unholy Spire can be accessed from the ocean, kind of.
Okay.
Which you're not even
Good.
headed to the Unholy Spire itself. You're headed to the Blasted Wastes, which is the Black Wastes, I mean, which is the area around the Unholy Spire.
Yeah. I mean, we just need one of them evil rocks, right?
One of the red crystals, yes.
Yeah. I remembered something about it red, and everyone we asked called us insane for going after one.
Yep.
While we're sailing on this trip, can I consult the book again?
Yes, you can. Make an investigation check.
I'll do this with guidance again.
Okay.
Investigation, that is +5. Okay, D4 plus D4.
You don't learn anything new.
Okay. I mean, we know enough to know that we should probably be careful.
Yeah, but it's possible there could be more information.
Yeah. I'd roll one myself, except A, I'm not sure if I read the book, and B, let's face it, I blew out my only 20 for the game on a game of poker.
Game of 31.
Either way. I don't play cards.
31's a fun game.
I played it once, and it was.
Is it a bit like 21, only you just got 10 more?
It's like a mixture of blackjack and poker. So
yeah,
basically you go around, you have a hand of 3 cards.
I said I played it.
I know, I'm explaining it to Brad.
Oh, okay.
You have a hand of 3 cards. You're dealt 3 cards at the beginning. Everyone gets 3 cards, and you go around and you either draw a card or you can knock. And what knocking will do is it'll give everyone one more turn, and then everyone has to lay out their cards. If the person and everyone starts with 3 lives, basically 3 pennies is usually how we play it. And if the person who knocked has the highest hand, then the lowest hand has to pay a penny to the pot. And if anyone meets or beats the person who knocked, they have to pay a penny to the pile. And then the highest score you can get is 31, which is 2 face cards and an ace of the same suit.
Ah.
And you go and then once you run out of all 3 pennies, you're on your honor. So if you lose another hand, then you're out of the game, and you just go until no one's in the game anymore except for one person. Anyways,
All right.
is there anything else you guys would like to do on the ship?
We are there for like a week.
I want to use those, like, the crew as target practice.
I would recommend against that.
Well, I guess make an attack roll if you want to do that.
Okay, what do I want to use?
I'm just gonna enjoy the sea breeze while whatever the hell's going on, and just whatever happens behind me happens. The wind in my hair. Never felt salty wind before. This is nice.
You miss it. You try to shoot at one of its limbs, and they're super thin, so you miss it. So it just shoots right past one of its limbs. And the captain looks down at you after you shoot. I would rather you not shoot at my crew.
We're just so
You have a lot of
around like
friends.
side to side, just like, what's going on?
I just kind of turn around from enjoying the sea breeze, just like, probably nothing. Nothing unusual here. Nothing unusual here. That is not a description that should belong anywhere near our party.
Ain't that the truth? Anything else now that
I'm
Juno
curious,
almost got herself killed?
I'm curious. Have any of us ever seen what Juno actually looks like without the helmet?
Nope. Juno's always had the helmet on.
I mean, we've seen everyone else without the helmet.
Even the Death Trooper, which is like, anyway.
Yeah. There's like 10 different regulations he broke by taking that thing off.
It's all right. My team already tried to kill me once. Wait, what? Did I say that out loud?
I'm like, and that's a red flag for your empire. But
Out of character, out of character, I just want to mention that the team told him that the reason that they were leaving him to get killed was orders from way high up.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm going
so probably
to
Palpatine.
down and get answers out of them.
So probably
That may
Palpatine,
not be
Thrawn, or
very
one of them.
pleasant means.
It was not Thrawn because this does take place in 0 BBY, I think.
Oh,
And Thrawn had disappeared by then, so
yeah.
he was still alive, but he disappeared.
So maybe someone like Tarkin.
Maybe Tarkin.
But
Who knows? Maybe even Wolf. Jarl Wolf. Another
Anyways.
one of the guys who died on the Death Star.
Yep.
So, do you guys want to try to see Juno's face? I mean, everyone else was.
Nah.
So,
I'm gonna be busy cleaning Blaster, E-Web, make sure the Viper Blade's working.
yeah, no, I'm gonna inquire why Juno keeps the helmet on.
Because it's cool.
Slowly blink at that.
Spook.
No, seriously.
Really, it makes me look cool.
What, are you ashamed of your face or something?
Bit, but I mean, it makes me look cool. I mean, do you really want to see my face? Like, really?
Secrets?
I've seen some.
Sneaks up from behind.
Listen, I've seen some scary things in my time. There's no way anything you're hiding could be anything I haven't seen before. Ha! It's like a rotten hydromelon.
I don't know what the heck that is, but yes.
Like 11D, look like, yeah, who's doing over there?
This is a good party.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I love that the concept of you all being from different universes created this crazy nothing makes sense sort of style.
I love the culture clash of it.
Yeah, that's what I was
Goodwill
meaning to
going
say.
to poke at Juno's
Yeah.
face for a bit.
Yeah, the complete culture clash of everything. It's just is my favorite thing of this game. It's just I'm walking around with precious gems that I treat like pennies, and here, yet at the same time, the Juno is running around with tiny little bits of metal, like like they're precious pieces of gold.
And I look like a crackhead, so
You look worse than a crackhead.
I mean, yeah.
I know. I don't know much about the Fallout universe, but I know what a ghoul looks like. They look like people with all the cartilage on their face melted off.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm just gonna look at me like, dang, you could use it a dip in a Bacta tank for like a week.
A what?
Bacta tank. It's a big old tank filled with Bacta. You dip people in who were injured.
Filled with what?
I'm sorry. Are you just? I'm sorry. Are you trying to say you drown people who are
you
injured?
have an oxygen mask to them, dummy. It's like going swimming with a scuba tank. No, I didn't say scuba tank. I say an air tank.
Yeah.
It's not. It's like full of rads.
Well, what's
What?
rad?
You are a. That was really bad. I'm so sorry.
What?
But seriously, what's rad?
Like radiation, you know that?
What? Bacta? No.
Your Geiger counter.
I'm not familiar with radiation.
No. Bacta. It's a gel. To synthesize it.
Radiation.
Million
I
properties.
can explain what that is. Griswold.
Griswold.
Yes.
Story time with Griswold.
Life lessons with Griswold. Let's go.
Lesson 2. Radiation.
Play like a Saturday morning cartoon intro.
Yeah. You're like the Warhammer equivalent of Bill Nye the Science Guy, except if he dressed like a complete buffoon. So what do I roll to understand what radiation is?
Just a straight intelligence check.
All right, let's see about that.
See how well you learn.
Wait, do I have to roll how well I teach?
No.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. I mean, it does largely depend on you. It does largely depend on the character who is literally from a pre-industrial nation.
Well, almost industrial. Actually, I'd say it's probably more industrial than usual Hyrule's, because it's like the Sheikah Golden Age, and they've got.
The thing is that the Sheikah technology isn't widespread use. It's widespread, but it's not like everybody uses it, is it?
Okay.
One of the things that the legend did seemingly make clear is that the Sheikah were really the only ones who had all the technology. That's part of the reason the king was like, let's get rid of the Sheikah tech so that they don't turn against us.
Oh, okay.
Because I mean, how would you feel if you saw your if you saw a bunch of these kind monks running around with with what appear to be giant mechanical beasts, and you're just like, and they tell you you're supposed to be cool with that.
Yeah. Anyways,
let's see. That's it. There we go.
Hey!
Ha. I seem to be critting on all the meaningless stuff.
you understand the concept of radiation very well.
But what cause? But what cause? Yeah, it's just like, but why would there be radiation so widespread that it's something you have to worry about? I've never had to worry about this before.
Wherever she's from must have been irradiated. I've heard of some people doing that.
Yeah, it's
It
fun.
was thousands of years ago.
Well, you see, some people like to nuke planets out of orbit, and when they do that, a lot of radiation is released.
Okay, I'm gonna have to stop you right there. There. Do any of your characters seriously think that Kalani would understand the concept of nuclear weapons?
I understood radiation.
Yeah.
Just like, I remember
Yeah, it's just
reading in the archives way
it's
back.
just like, okay, this is a unique kind of
Drake
illness.
himself in the Mandalorian
like-
Wars.
it's like,
used
I'm
nuclear
sorry,
weapons.
nukes?
It's like weaponizing radiation.
On a massive scale.
So people would deliberately make land uninhabitable on such a wide scale. I've heard of
Yeah.
salting and burning the lands before, but
Oh yeah, it's still
this seems
uninhabitable.
ridiculous.
Mandalorian right on the obliterated planet. Other than there's other ways of doing it. I mean, you could, completely bombard the planet from orbit, making it uninhabitable.
Or
You
you could
keep
open up
mentioning
the
that.
door and let the demons come through. But usually people don't like that option.
But usually like being bombarded.
I'm sorry, did you just mention doing something that involved demons?
Yeah, you open up a unstable portal to the warp, and then demons will spawn out due to everyone's negative emotions.
Finally, you people said something that made sense.
Finally, someone that speaks English.
Yeah. Finally. Yeah.
Brute just got a confused look on his face.
Pretty confused too. Like, you guys want something?
I love the culture clash of this game. I really do. I think the highlight will just have to be culture clash.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. It's just too much. I love it. I'm sorry, you don't understand demons?
Why, yes,
No.
demons.
What are you talking about? There's demons everywhere.
Yeah.
No?
I think you're losing your mind.
You guys okay?
I'm pretty sure.
Alright.
At this point, I'm almost certain that snail thing is some kind of demon.
It could be possibly a plague bear of Nurgle.
What the who?
Oh, you know, Grandfather Nurgle, the creator of all plagues. He sometimes likes to create a new disease, and when he does, he just releases it onto the galaxy.
No.
Uh-huh.
And you've lost me again.
Oh,
Why haven't you?
Create a new disease. One can just do that.
yeah.
I mean, there were some scientists back in the Clone Wars that tried to recreate the blue shadow virus. Tried to aerosolize it.
What?
Oh, it's this disease that no life form can survive. It's deadly to everything. No treatment. Well, actually, no real effective treatment.
I mean, soon enough, I'm gonna go feral. So
That
I guess
sounds
that's
like
a sickness.
Nurgle's rot.
yeah.
Well, I don't know why you people seem so skeptical on demons. My people I was raised on stories about the Demon King. Well, I mean, actually, he was our king. Kalani will get visibly uncomfortable with that subject.
Anyways, moving on.
Yeah. So we are also. So I guess after this game of stuff, we just sat there trying to understand each other
Yes.
and not really succeeding from the sounds of it.
I'm just gonna
Griswold
slide my
is like,
helmet back on and just keep talking.
Yeah.
Griswold is going to spend like the next couple of days reenacting kind of like an entire thing that she set up like probably years in advance for this exact same situation, just going off on tangents about how space demons affect everything in our lives.
I might get some paper and drop some diagrams of some of the old legends I've been taught about about the hero of time and of course the sages, as well as the as well as the Demon King himself.
And I will listen.
You know what? How do you roll a percentile?
D100.
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 Yeah, because I want to see if she actually brings up whether or not that the Demon King originated from the Gerudo tribe.
Okay, that's up to you.
Or at least is believed to be. Because, like I said, that is very clearly an uncomfortable subject.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's see. D100.
30.
I don't know. What do you think, John?
It's up to you. This is your character.
Yeah. I'll go with might have been implied.
Griswold, if you want to roll an insight check, you can.
Repeat that?
If you want to roll an insight check, you can, Griswold.
Alright. Roll. Yeah, I got a 20.
Kalani?
Oh, did you want me to roll something against that, or?
No, I want you to tell me if a 20 would have been able to pick up on it.
Probably. I mean that's like one of that given what he just rolled, that's actually pretty good. So I would say that's probably. I would say he caught on that there might have been an implication that the Demon King might be related to her tribe somehow.
Oh, that's fine. The Eldar are solely responsible for birthing the fourth Chaos God simply from having a massive. We're not going to get into too much depth with that.
Dong?
Well, he's
half yet of that, yes.
Well, the fact that he clearly noticed will make Kalani kind of force herself to say he was our king. It was law that whenever a male was born, he would be king.
All right. That's a low male to female percentile, but all right.
It only happens every 100 years. We got a bad rep with the rest of Hyrule as a result. We've been doing unspeakable things to try to amend that.
Ah, an inquisition, you might say.
Something of that nature.
Rude will pipe up about at this moment and be like, maybe you better know.
Oh God, you're like those. Oh God, you're talking about the Inquisitors, those people searching for those church fanatics.
Well, just like hunting down various people. We've done similar things.
Yeah.
The psychic weirdos.
Yeah.
Had to work with a couple of Inquisitors.
Well, actually, that's the interesting thing. I'm actually 100% confident that Varut wouldn't believe the Force exists.
Well, he's worked with the Inquisitorius on multiple occasions. So he probably at least knows it exists.
Well, maybe it's possible that he knows that there's some weird thing that they can do.
Like, having to work with Inquisitors and so forth. And it's like,
Let me put it this way. Grand Moff Tarkin didn't believe the Force existed, despite having witnessed Darth Vader force choke people.
That's
on
true,
multiple
and
occasions.
he's also Mandalorian, and the Mandalorians have a long history of not liking the Jedi.
Yeah, exactly. There's a
Wait.
very good chance that Varut doesn't believe in the Force. This is a subject that is brought up a lot in our Star Wars games. Like, you left before that conversation came about again, but that's a conversation that happens a lot in our Star Wars games when we're playing non-Force users.
Querity
Wait,
would
hold
have
up, would I be
known
considered, like,
would have known
a
the Force
Force user
exists.
to you then?
Anyways, so I assume we arrive at our destination eventually.
Yes, eventually you arrive at the shore of a wasteland. It is made of what appears to be black sand with bits of stone and what appears to be bone mixed into it.
Pretty.
And an enormous citadel made of black stone dominates the landscape. It is in extreme disrepair, and it is falling apart.
I just gotta say,
Several glowing red crystals dot the landscape as well.
oh, are they the ones we're after?
Are you saying that out loud?
No. Well, you know what? I'll ask one of our party members if they think that one of those crystals is what we're after.
Could be. Looks like it.
Not sure I want to make Anchorhead uncomfortable. He is a very strong guy. Then again, we actually don't know the exact properties of the crystal, and for all we know, we're just picking up weirdly irradiated forms of rubies.
All right. How many of these things can I pick up?
There aren't any pieces that are small enough to just pick up. You do wander into a field of.
Were we given a more specific description on what we were after? We were just told we needed one of these red rocks.
Yes.
Did they say specifically where we needed to
Corneria did not, but asking others for the specifics of it, they told you they were found here.
Yeah.
Could I pull out my Beskar vibroblade and try and cut like a piece off?
Just a second. I was about to say something, but I got interrupted.
Sorry about that.
You wander into a field of the crystal structures. There's quite a few right in this general area. And you're inspecting one of the crystals when you hear a voice. So,
Like in our heads?
No, it's clearly something that is actually outside.
Being said.
So,
all right, good.
Outsiders have come to my land once again.
Why, yes.
I'm gonna start, suddenly looking around, like trying to figure out where this came from.
You see a spirit that appears to be an old, haggard man with flowing black robes. He floats a couple of inches off the ground, and he looks at you with a solemn expression.
Immediately draw my blaster, just sort of raise it up.
He holds up a hand. No need for attacking.
For you?
I am Ezgin. I was once the caretaker, the ruler of the Dark Wastes. The spire was my citadel. 100 years ago, I was betrayed by one I thought would give me power, the dragon goddess of evil. She slaughtered me, and as punishment for my actions in life, I am forced to wander these wastes forever.
Uh-huh.
It has
That
been
sounds unfortunate.
it has been many years since outsiders have come here.
Mm-hmm. Is there something you want with us?
Not necessarily. It has been so long since I've seen another face, though. I couldn't help but investigate.
Mm-hmm.
So the specter was lonely.
Tell me, what is special about these crystals?
These are red teartho crystals. They are a powerful source of magical energy, particularly for dark rituals, such as the ones that I performed in life. Which is why I decided to build my citadel here.
Power, eh? Sounds a bit like a kyber.
That was the name of our that was the name of the crystal we were after, right?
Yes.
All right. I couldn't remember. That was God, that was 5 weeks ago.
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Anyhow,
Sounds a bit like a kyber crystal. Different.
I can't say I know what that is, but
Very well. We got what we came here for. Yes, we leave.
have you gotten a crystal?
I said, wait, I was looking at one, wasn't I?
he
What?
was you were John wanted to introduce the ghost before you had the chance.
I was because you said I was looking at one.
Yes.
I assume that was one small enough to pick up.
No, there are none
No,
small
no.
enough to pick up.
Ah, there are none.
We are definitely going to have to mine a piece out.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try and cut a piece off with my vibroblade.
Alright.
I'm going to take a step back just in case.
Alright, make an attack roll.
Okay.
I don't know what these crystals do, and for all I know, what he's about to do is going to make them blow up.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand back as well.
With my luck.
You hit it, so go ahead and roll damage.
I've had a character be at the center of an explosion before. Hilariously, he survived.
Alright, you do some
I mean, he was knocked on the ground, but he was alive.
you deal some damage to it. Just a second. I guess I could just do on the GM layer text. 24. Alright. As you chip a piece of the crystal off, it doesn't really quite get in, doesn't really break much off. It breaks a little bit of dust off, but no actual pieces of crystal. The ghost points at you. I will not have anyone taking crystals from the fields. I do not want anyone to befall the same fate I have. Leave now, or I will be forced to unleash my abilities on you.
I'm gonna sheath the vibroblade and pull the blaster back out and be like,
Hang on.
Okay.
Hang on. I know a Chekhov smoking gun when I see one. So first of all, I'm gonna see if I can persuade the ghost to tell him we're not that the ritual that these will be used for will more than likely be are going to be used to stop a greater evil from ending all life as we know it. And
Alright.
see if that works.
Alright, make a persuasion check.
Yeah. Hang on.
or like pulling up a portable hollow projector that has a picture of the beast thing.
Okay. So go ahead and do
Did you
that.
see what that thing looked like?
Well, from the picture on the wall.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So go ahead
Oh,
and
yeah,
make it
yeah,
an
'cause-
advantage then.
All right. So just roll that twice. Anyways.
You could also expend your critical card if you want to add a d6 to it. But...
Hang on. I want to see what my
Okay.
persuasion is first. Nah, I'm gonna. Nah, I'm gonna just try it.
Okay.
So,
The ghost floats closer to you and inspects the hologram that Varut shows. I see. That beast looks like an old legend. That there will be a creature that comes to destroy one of great hubris and one of great power.
Yeah, you could say that.
I saw it with my own eyes.
Here. Like here.
Very well. He extends a hand towards the crystal that Varut tried to chip off, and a small portion of the crystal breaks off and near where Varut stabbed the crystal, and flies into his spectral hand, and he holds it out towards you.
I'll take it.
I'll gratefully extend my hand to accept the crystal.
I guess if he doesn't, sure.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to be peaceful here.
Please.
I don't know what this guy's capable of, but I don't think an axe is good for fighting a ghost. I mean, granted, I got a thing for fighting a ghost, but I don't know if it works.
Do be careful. That beast is not necessarily what you think it is.
What do you mean?
I don't even know what to think of it.
You shall see.
I don't even know what to think of it. I saw it with my own eyes, and I scarcely believe.
After he finished saying you shall see, you all feel the pulling sensation of shifting in dimensions.
All right.
And you find yourself back in Creneria's palace. And you guys will all level up now.
Oh, all right. Where's my phone? There it is.
Nice. Ooh, second level spells.
Mm-hmm.
We are level 4, level 5.
Right, Shredder. Lovely.
Alright. Level 5, you say.
Okay.
So, let's take a look here. Fifth
Arcane
level.
Fire.
Mighty Physique Extra Attack. What does that mean?
A mighty physique, you gain like expertise in athletics and.
Do you already have proficiency in athletics?
Yes.
Okay. So you will get a proficiency from...
Juggernaut skill list.
Yes. So you get to choose medicine, intimidation, insight, perception, athletics, or survival.
Hang on, I'm updating all the stuff because of the up in proficiency bonus.
Okay.
So I'm doing math.
Make sure to add twice your proficiency bonus to athletics because you have double proficiency in athletics now.
And then extra attack is just that.
Oh, so wait. My athletics goes from a 7 to a 14?
You get to add your proficiency bonus twice. So your strength modifier once and your proficiency bonus
it goes,
twice. 7 to
so
10.
it goes to a 11.
Yes.
I don't know what your next
Yeah,
one is.
that sounds about right.
Options.
That is a ridiculous.
And then you also get another proficiency from the Juggernaut list.
Yeah.
An extra
Ooh,
attack.
extra attack. That means I can attack twice, right?
Yep.
I've been waiting for that. Extra attack is my bread and butter with Dovahkeith. And now I'll be able to enact my my plan for breakaway armor using sword and grapples. Because one-handed.
Yep.
Juggernauts can attack as a grapple.
All
Grapple.
characters can grapple as an attack.
This is true. I was thinking that was just a regular full action.
No.
Just an attack?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Anyways,
Juggernauts do get the ability to to grapple as an opportunity attack.
That's what it was.
So what am I able to get that extra bit in?
You get extra proficiency bonus, so you get proficiency bonus doubled in athletics, and if you already are proficient in athletics, you get to learn one more proficiency from the Juggernaut skill list.
So that is medicine, insight, intimidation, perception, or survival. You get one of those skill proficiencies.
I'll do survival because I'm apparently the head chef now.
Gosh.
And then of course you get extra.
Yep, and extra attack, and that is, I am looking high and mighty.
Okay, so the arcane
Time
fire.
for my hubris to come before my fall.
What did you say, Brad?
So arcane firearm applies to spells.
Arcane firearm. Just a second. Let me check the
Alright,
wording of that.
All right, I'll be right back since everybody's still leveling.
All right. Arcane firearm on the artillerist. That's an artillerist feature. Whenever you finish a long rest, you can use wood carvers, tools, or civils. The sigil will disappear from the object related to carving an item. You can use your arcane firearm as a spellcasting focus when you cast an artificer spell through the firearm. Roll a d8, and you gain a bonus to one of the spell's damage rolls equal to the number rolled. If the spell affects multiple creatures, one creature of your choice takes the bonus damage.
Okay.
So basically, you get to add a d8 to all your spell damage.
All right. Not bad. Not bad. Plus, I get Scorching Ray and Shatter.
Yep. And whatever other second level spells you go with.
I would need to. I think I need to redistribute which ones I have prepared. It's half caster, so that's 2 plus intelligence. Half of 5 is 2. purposes?
Yes, 2 plus intelligence.
Okay. So 3. That's what I want. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I already have all those in first levels. Lovely.
Right. So you find yourself back here. The previous greenish portal that you took to Phoenix is gone, but still remains the silvery portal that you know takes you to Eberron, and the golden.
We're back at the palace.
Yes, and the golden portal that you know takes you to Faerun.
Faerun or Eberron?
All I know is the last time I walked to a boulder, I saw a rock, and then I was outside the portal again.
Well, no. Last time you walked through the portal, you just came to Phoenix.
No. I meant last time I walked through I came through a portal and got here.
Oh, okay.
So the fact that we're just here now was a bit unnerving. I was like, wait, no more falling rock signs? Or wait, is there just a watch out for falling rock sign erected now? Just stolen from Juno's universe. Anyways. So, Faerun or
Eberron. Faerun or Eberron?
I have no context for either of those, and neither would my character.
Faerun is traditional fantasy, Eberron is steampunk. Eberron is where
Eberron
Warforged are from.
basically more of Eberron is basically more of what Phoenix was, and Faerun will be closer to Hyrule.
Yes.
Well, at least the Hyrule I knew.
Yep.
Well, either way, none of our characters necessarily know this, so
Honestly, this decision is
Christian.
more of a decision you make out of character than a decision you make in character.
Yeah.
I know, but I roleplay these. But we tend to roleplay decisions like this because that makes the decision either go hilariously bad or it works in our favor.
Well, the decision doesn't really matter here. It's just wherever you go next.
Yeah. This is basically the level select screen.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep. Oh, it doesn't matter to me.
I'm gonna take one of them. Hang on a sec. I'm gonna take one of them golds I've got. Wait. So, did Cronaria take the thing from me, or do I still have it?
The crystal?
Yeah.
You still have the crystal.
Okay, so I need to write that down on my character sheet that
Yes.
I've got that thing.
The crystal doesn't actually do anything as an item. But you do have it.
That's why it's going in the treasures.
There are some of the relics that will do something. The crystal just doesn't.
Yeah. So I just want to. What was it called again?
A red Tearthil crystal. I will write the specifics of it in the Discord.
Here, I want the infusion.
Tear.
Okay, so red Tearthil.
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 Yeah.
Red. Just double check on the Discord.
So many spells to choose from.
Yeah, I know.
All right. That's the first time I've ever diplomacied my way out of a situation. I've spent, and it's been a while since we've done that. Well, okay, no, it hasn't. Our Wednesday game has practically been nothing but that. Save for that one combat encounter. That has apparently resulted in a city being destroyed now because of our ignorance.
Yep.
Yep. Now,
Well, more than one city, but either way. So, anyways, in terms of the decision, so what were the options again?
Faerun or Eberron, a golden portal or a silver portal.
Do those gold coins have two sides? One of them the V, the other one just something else?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna flip a coin in character.
Okay.
And funnily enough, I actually have basically a replica pirate gold right here. So
All right.
I'm gonna flip that.
So
And,
heads for
heads.
Faerun and tails for Eberron.
Yes.
Let's do that.
And
Yeah,
let me
sure.
figure. I'm gonna go with the shield as tails.
Well,
It's
he's
heads.
John. Would this be a time I could switch or change prepared spells, or no?
No, not right now.
Okay.
So it's heads.
All right. So it was heads.
All right.
I'll have it be known that that the character who has little experience with money coins had solved the problem by using a coin toss. Seriously, there's like only one case we've ever seen coins in the Zelda series, and that was this one specific room in Zelda Twilight Princess. There's a dude who just has a bunch of treasures, but also weirdly Zelda uses a coin metaphor in that game, so I don't know, it's really weird. Everyone was always confused by that. Either way, so it was heads, and that that's where we're going.
That's where Kalani's
I
going at
wasn't
least.
paying attention to which was which.
You did
I
say
was
Hedge was
basically-
Faerun, so
Yeah. So fantasy it is.
Works for me.
That works fine for me. It's gonna be home sweet home, save for the lack of desert.
all right.
I think it's like a Renaissance fair or something.
You
Yeah.
step
The
you
World
step through the
Renaissance
portal, and you find yourself in a city square. The cobblestones line the streets, and businesses are around the outside. A large statue dominates the center of the square. A hill towers over you with a large, what appears to be a cathedral on top. The statue depicts a group of heroes, a winged elephant-headed humanoid carrying a hammer, a human woman dressed as a cleric, a werewolf, two skeletons, one of which is dressed as a mage and the other of which is dressed as a butler for some reason, along with an angel and a winged mammoth.
Out of character. Our character's last adventure. Fun times. In character, it's like.
So, all right, be wary. This place apparently glorifies Stalfos.
Okay. Quick question. How did we like teleport in? Was it just like a portal or something?
It is a portal, yes. Why?
Oh, okay. So we didn't kill anyone.
What is going on with
Go
your
to the square.
What's going on with your audio?
Oh, someone's cooking in the background. Kind of using push to talk at the moment.
Okay.
What did you say about what you're gonna do?
I'm just checking around, so people don't suspect that. What was it? Give me a second. Did we kill anyone when we teleported here?
No.
Because we're like in the middle of a square, a place populated by people.
There aren't a lot
It
of.
would
There are
just be
some people
weird.
around, but you didn't kill anyone by teleporting here.
More curiously, is anyone just looking at us, having apparently appeared out of thin air?
A couple of people glanced at you, but didn't really think much of it. They're just like, the weird stuff happens here all the time. So
They're just like, another party.
Yeah, I mean, I think I probably know the reason why, but I very wouldn't know.
Yeah.
More this because I actually know who all those people in the statue are.
and you know
Okay,
exactly
yeah.
where you are.
Yeah, I know. I feel like okay then. Do we know what we're looking for on Faerun? That's what I
You
was gonna
hear that you are looking for an item called the Dawnstone.
ask.
Dawn. Okay, so we're looking for a Pokemon evolution item.
Dawnstone is one word in this case.
Yeah.
The evolutionary stone is two words.
The meaning and pronunciation does not change, John.
I know. Anyways,
Okay, I'm gonna evolve me a.
you're gonna have a
I actually
Glade on
don't
your
remember what
team.
you- Oh yeah, that's what it does.
It's either Glade or Frostless. Those are the only two that evolve via Dawnstone.
Ooh, Frostless. Yeah, let's go with the one that'll kill us all and keep our frozen corpses forever. Pokemon are terrifying, man.
Yeah. Not all of the
Anyway,
businesses around you are immediately recognizable, but one is immediately recognizable as a bar. So,
Just real quick, John. What is the condition of the city?
it's in fairly good repair.
Okay. Okay.
What's the environment like?
It's
what biome?
it's sort of a grassland around you. The city's pretty
Okay.
big, so you can't see it a lot, but you can tell that this is sort of a temperate area.
All right. So something similar to Hyrule Field.
Yeah. in general, this city is very similar to Hyrule proper.
Yeah. I'd say I'd say I feel at home if if I spent more than a night at Hyrule. So, I suppose we ask where to find a Dawnstone.
Yeah, let's go. I'll head towards the bar.
Okay.
Little tavern thing.
All right.
Follow.
Out of character, is this Roman's Inn?
Just a sec. So,
Well,
you notice
find
that
that
the
out.
name of the bar is the Memento Mori. And you enter. It's quite a bustling establishment with all sorts of people, whether they be criminals or whether they be just general citizens. Two skeletons, which you recognize as the skeletons on the statue outside, stand behind the bar, taking orders and doing all sorts of things.
Oh gosh, Roman.
Okay.
Roman actually got his in.
Okay, so my character is gonna. Okay, so that's a bit of a shock for my character.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying any of this in rude. But
Yeah, I know, but the fact that I mean the fact that Kalani literally just said, "Be wary, this town apparently glorifies Stalfos," and we just walked into a bar run by a couple of them.
Yep.
I guess they'll approach one of the.
And these are all just normal looking people, right?
Most of them are. I mean,
Yeah,
you got
yeah,
some
but
elves and you got some
you know what I
orcs,
mean,
but
just the common rabble.
yeah, just common people that you'd expect in
Yeah.
Faerun.
So I'm just just taking a double take at everything now. Oh.
Just out of character, Joey, so you know what's going on here.
I'm assuming it's a previous game of yours.
Well, yes, this is El Turo. But Faerun is like it's the standard D&D setting. So Waterdeep is in Faerun.
Oh,
Baldur's Gate
yeah.
is in Faerun.
Oh yeah. I've been in Faerun. Most every of the D&D games I've played.
Most D&D modules, most of the official modules are Faerun. There is a couple that are Greyhawk, and I think one that's Dragonlance, but the rest are all Faerun.
Yeah, I thought the name sounded familiar, but at the same time, I thought the name sounded familiar, but at the same time, Faerun was just one of those names that I cataloged as just another fantasy world.
But yeah, you are specifically in El Turo, out of character.
Yeah. I don't think I've been there before. We've mostly done things in Baldur's Gate, and we've done a few things in Waterdeep, and
well, you're playing in a Descent Avernus campaign.
Yep.
This is the city that got dragged down to Avernus.
Like most of our homebrew stuff too.
Okay.
But anyways, so yeah, no, Kalani's just not sure what to do with anything right now.
Okay.
Because I mean, there's clearly Stalfos right there. And
Groot
nobody panicked. I don't.
They just want to approach one of the skeleton waiters or like tap them on the shoulder. Like, excuse me, sir.
Who you calling, sir?
The skeleton turns towards you. There's only two skeletons, by the way. Are you going to the one dressed like a mage or the one dressed like a butler?
Well, the one with the butler. Good old Arnold.
The skeleton doesn't say anything. I don't think Arnold can speak. He doesn't say anything, but he points towards the other skeleton.
I'll just sort of shrug and go towards the other one then. You there. I have a question for you. You seem like a knowledgeable person.
I know a few things, yes.
We're looking for something called Dawnstone. Do you have any idea what that is, where we might find Something like that.
I might buy a drink and perhaps I'll tell you. I recommend the Laughing Bomb.
I mean, you can't see it because Brew has the helmet on, but he looks very, sort of really. But you can't tell because he has the helmet on.
I have two different masks on right now. Because my character's of course wearing the classic the helmet, but but I don't think I ever mentioned this before. But the character's also wearing like a mask that just sits below the nose.
Okay.
The veil?
Slightly armored because it kind of has to be given what I am. More or less, underneath all the armor, I'm wearing what appears to be the standard Gerudo military garb. But other than that, but because of that, I don't think anyone can see the fact that my character is just completely. I guess the only term that fits is gobsmacked.
If I'll take off my helmet and order a drink.
Okay. Is there anything specific you're ordering, or?
Well, I don't know. Oh, sure, I'll take him on his recommendation.
All right. He starts mixing things from all sorts of different bottles and hands you a cup with a fizzling purple drink and a little decorative thing. It's like one of those little paper umbrellas, but instead of an umbrella, it has a little tiny tiny fake skull on it.
Adorable.
I would have inspected it closely. I'm like, this isn't toxic?
Of course not. I would never be able to keep this establishment open if I served toxic drinks.
It's purple.
Yes?
I'm sorry, you're just reminding me of Commander Shepard from Mass Effect. It's green.
Well, I suppose I've already died once.
And guaranteed to knock your socks off. Unless you're Dextramino like me. Then it'll kill you.
I guess I'll take it.
Alright, it tastes sweet, but a bit too sweet.
That's a bit sweet. Well, you were saying you might know something about Dawnstone.
Yes, the Dawnstone is a ancient Cormanthian artifact located in their fallen capital city, Mythdraenor.
Huh.
The Empire can be found about a month's hike due east of here.
A month?
Yes.
Dang. When we get to the city, where in the city would it be?
Likely in the central citadel.
Uh-huh. Okay. Any idea how we could get there a little bit quicker?
I don't know of any methods.
Magic?
I suppose you could find someone to teleport you there, but it wouldn't come cheap.
It would have to overland the transportation.
Nothing would be particularly quick. The best you could do is possibly get a stagecoach, but no stagecoach driver would take you that far.
I mean, technically, we just need one to get close enough.
Ask how close they would take us.
Okay. How close would they take us?
Probably the farthest you could get would be inland Sword Coast. Maybe as far as Phandelver.
We're not from here. How far is that?
Should only be about a week's hike from here.
Here. So 3 weeks from our destination. Lovely. Lovely. Thank you for the information. I'll set down one credit chip. I mean, it looks like a piece of metal.
Okay.
Like this cover the bill.
What?
I'll set down one credit chip. It's a piece of metal.
Yeah.
Does this cover the bill?
Looks like it, yes.
Oh, thank you. I'll so Audie's just sort of standing in the middle and sort of gobsmacked. Where's everybody else?
I have no clue. Probably. Okay, since we did just pop in the middle of the square, you know what that means. I have to perform for money.
Alright, make a performance check.
All right, Griswold just goes ahead and gets out
You know what?
one, but 2 hand puppets.
You know what? After a bit, Kalani's just gonna leave and then just sort of just kind of sit near wherever Griswold is.
You get booed at actually a little bit, Griswold.
All right, I guess I offended them.
I'm going to do
Maybe.
I'm just-
performance act 2.
What
with
are you-
Coral.
Um,
We're gonna try.
Okay.
all right, since when did this turn into an impromptu circus? All right.
You didn't make that of people. You all are out making a fool of yourselves.
Okay. So I just roll performance?
Yes.
Oh god, I'm bad at that. Hey.
Yeah, yours isn't much better.
What are you two doing? I'm gonna ask them.
We
Making
need money. I don't see you rolling in dough.
So you're trying to do a performance for money, and they seem to hate you. Griswold, Griswold, how athletic are you?
Pretty athletic. Why do you ask?
Do you trust me?
I trust you.
All right, so grapple check on Griswold.
Okay.
We're gonna, after seeing no one's in the bar of his group, walk out.
Okay, so
They're in the starting a wrestling match. He's just going to sort of cross his arms. And
that's
just stand there.
athletics, right?
Yep, athletics.
Ah,
Griswold,
gotta
make
use
your
my shine.
Griswold, make your acrobatics check if you want to.
I'm pretty good at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you just said you trusted me.
I trust.
For all intents and purposes, I just kind of calmly grabbed you.
Actually, since yeah. Let's
But
just...
you know, this is mostly for me to see
Oh yeah.
if I got a good grip on him.
Yep.
Okay, so
how much does Griswold weigh?
Okay, let me check.
Yeah.
About like 120-ish pounds.
All right. So you have a Kalani, you have a short range of 40 feet and a long range of 180 feet.
well, I don't want to break Griswold's bones, so I'm going to, because I was going to throw him straight up in the air.
Okay.
Just basically, just do you trust me? Yeah, just do you trust me? And then you're just like, yeah, I trust you. Grab, fling.
So go ahead and make an attack roll.
Go the
An attack roll.
Yes, an attack
is
roll.
Is that just my grand axe attack?
Yes, it's effectively you're attacking with your grand axe because you are just throwing a creature.
Yeah, I am. Throwing
And if you fail this, then you're not going to catch Griswold.
I might have thrown him too hard. Okay.
I'm just sort of standing at the entrance to the tavern with my helmet on, sort of arms crossed, just staring at this. So, I mean, as a Mandalorian, I'm not gonna stop here.
Yes, that will do it. So you throw Griswold up. Griswold, do you want to do anything fancy or just?
Or panic because the person who you just said trusted just immediately betrayed that trust by throwing you in the air. Just boom.
I wouldn't be a very good acrobat if I couldn't fall safely from this height. Can I in midair cast Featherfall?
Sure.
All right. Okay.
I mean, that's why Featherfall exists, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the whole reason the
Oh.
feather
Things like this.
So yeah,
Alright.
you slowly float back down.
Wait, can I make a performance roll to do some sort of mid-air somersault?
Like
Actually,
a
if you're gonna do
ballerina
like
thing?
mid-air acrobatics, do an acrobatics check.
All right.
Yeah. Do some fancy moves in midair.
Rolling the dice. 19.
All right. Some people around you cheer. And you will get. Come on.
And that's how you entertain an audience. They boo you off the stage, and then a massive armored warrior walks in and throws you 40 feet in the air.
You get 50 gold.
Ooh, 50.
Nice.
When he finally comes back down to the ground, I'm gonna walk up and be like, "Ladies, if you're done horsing around now, we got things to do. Let's go."
Had I known you could do that, I would have thrown you higher.
Oh. I probably should have told you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
great.
Arms proudly, just hands proudly planted on my hips, just looking down at Griswold because I'm taller.
And there's just this trooper, standing right next to the line, being like, "You're finished now. We gotta go."
Yeah. Something to bear in mind for next time, I guess.
I look at Carl and try to lift them up. See if I
What's your carrying capacity?
can oh jeez.
What's your strength check?
153 pounds is my carrying capacity.
Your carrying capacity is what?
Ooh, how do I see my carrying capacity?
It's your strength score times 15.
Strength score times 15. 1 second. I need to take out the calculator.
I'm sorry. Did I make Juno muscle envy?
Yeah. It's times 6, right? Or 5? Or,
15.
I just...
4 times 15.
4, you said?
Score. So if you have a strength
Score!
score, so like Varut's is 210, which is 14 times 15.
270?
Stronger than I am.
Okay, this heavily depends on what gender Carl is actually. Because yes, your lifting capacity is well over the weight of a female black bear, but it is under the weight of a male black bear.
I say because it's actually a running gag, we just give Carl the median.
Okay.
To keep the joke alive.
I could,
yes, you are able to lift Carl.
Just barely, though.
It's because of my helmet,
Really,
but
like,
I'm
my
raising an eyebrow at. I'm gonna leave yet.
Nicely done. Not often I see a little Vi lift something so large.
Yes. Now let's get going.
Alright, so where are you gonna I'm assuming you're just gonna leave Varut. Where are you going?
I was going to, somewhere where we could talk.
Okay.
That's what I learned.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
So you find an alleyway where there isn't anyone.
Oh.
Okay. So, bartender in the tavern, Instantly, he told me where we could find the Dawnstone. Problem. It's in a city a month's travel east of here. Second problem. The farthest any overland transportation would take us is a week out. We would still have to find something in that town. I forget what the name of it was. For the remainder 3 weeks, so we'd have to wait 3 weeks.
Maybe.
So in other words, the closest we'd be able to cut our journey is 3 weeks.
Yes.
It sounds like that.
I mean, how much of a time crunch are we on?
You're not necessarily on a time crunch.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you're working for the goddess of time. She can slow down the beast, so
Yeah.
Press the stop time button constantly.
With the Lord as my witness, I will spam this attack.
Should we go see what the cost of this stagecoach, you called it, is?
Yeah, that sounds about right. We can do that.
just a second.
Where is the place that keeps the stagecoach?
Just a second.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I am going to need to go get my ATM screen, so I will be right back.
Gotcha.
All right, so I just was looking through through our highlight list, and I've decided, and I just wanted to check to see if it was cool with everybody that I just added earlier episodes Culture Clash and the Improv Circus.
Go ahead.
All right.
All right.
So, what did you want to know?
I was just asking if it was okay with us for adding Culture Clash and the 3-ring circus to the...
And the Improv Circus we just did.
Okay.
Yep.
I was checking with everybody else if that was cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Yep. Mostly because I think it's personally I think it's a highlight when everybody role plays properly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doing something hilarious is one thing, but when you do good role playing, that's another thing entirely.
Especially when it's hilarious.
Yeah, like a character deciding to walk up and make herself feel better by tossing a friend 40 feet into the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Mandalorian Death Trooper just like, if you're doing clown around now, we got work to do.
Yeah,
The other
yeah,
friend
and now
decided to lift
we have a circus act to
bear.
perform in the future.
And it's going to get more and more extravagant as you level up, because Kalani will be able to throw Griswold higher.
Yeah. Well, now she knows she can throw him higher because he can slow his fall, or she, I guess. Either way,
Next, we're gonna add balancing plates to this act.
Just using prestidigitation to do small fireworks while you descend from the heavens.
Anyways.
Anyway, oh my gosh, this is a thing now.
Yeah.
We are an improv circus because really, what else are we?
Yeah.
Not one of us isn't like the only one of us who really isn't a freak here is Varut, funnily enough. he's the most normal out of all of us. He got the uber strong lady who everyone thinks would be an orc until they see that she looks more or less human. You got the you've got Juno with her pet whatever that is.
Mutated
And
black
I
bear.
don't even know what's going on with Griswold. I know what Griswold looks like. I've pointed out that those things strangely look like Quarians from Mass Effect, just with extra stuff added on.
Just a bit more jester looking.
Yeah,
Who drew this?
and not having the
On the
chicken
landing
legs.
page, who drew this?
I have.
Oh,
no-
did you just notice the minion that's been there? I thought that was you.
That's not a minion. Oh, dear goodness. That's not a minion, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's one of the characters from Among Us.
It looks like a minion.
I'll take that for it.
Look like a minion. There's blue overalls. It's entirely yellow. It's got goggles, and someone just decided to give him legs.
I've seen fan art of people giving Kirby Bayonetta's legs. And usually after seeing that, I've decided I've had enough internet for that day.
Anyway,
Kirby's calling the police.
Yep.
anyways,
My children.
The new game for the Switch. Kirby calls the police.
Okay. Moving on.
Anyways, moving on. Let's figure out how to do this. Let's figure out how to.
Stagecoach.
Yeah.
I mean, who has no idea what a stagecoach
I mean,
is?
either way, we need to make more money. But that's gonna be a bridge we burn when we figure out what we're doing.
We got 50 golds of this world, and then we have Okay, how much gold do I have left from the other worlds? 13 different flavored gold pieces.
Oh.
You guys have a lot more than I have. I have credits.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Cats.
I didn't realize that was all you had. And it's just
It's only
So,
What the frick?
anyway,
anyways, let's see here. Let's see. So he mentioned somebody could teleport us.
Yes.
Did Varut even bother to ask what kind where we could find one who'd be willing to do that, and if we could know what price that would be or what?
no.
Yeah, of course you didn't. Teleportation's not a thing for you. Granted,
Yeah.
it really isn't for me either.
Like, also out of character, he's used to, having his own ship. You just input hyperspace coordinates and you go there.
Yeah. So, would you like
see,
to ask someone
so-
about that?
Yeah, it's probably best that we ask someone about this teleporting thing, considering that the mage apparently straight up mentioned that.
Yeah.
Not sure who to
Let's see,
ask
where's the
though,
things?
and I don't think anyone can pull a "I know a guy" here.
No.
Yeah. Oh.
No, that like barely applies to this campaign. It'll apply once you get into your home settings, but
Yeah, because it'll be like I can only see, I could just see, I could see Griswold being like, hang on, I know a guy, and then just turning around and there's just like another one of him, and it's just like Grindelwald, my old friend, how you been? And then it's like, Griswold, how'd you know I was here? It's just, well, I don't know. The last time I saw you, you were clearly shunted through a portal to another dimension, so I figured you were somewhere nearby. That was a pretty big leap in logic.
Oh.
Wait, one of my stormtrooper buddies is around the corner.
Carl, you old goat! I thought you were incinerated back on SN9.
Fun time.
Oh my goodness.
You asked
Anyway. And you call that a currency?
what a currency? What a currency?
That because I assumed you pulled out your credits.
Oh. No, I'll leave them safely in a belt pocket.
Your world is very strange if they call that a currency.
Metal bits.
Where the frick is the spellcasting services page? I don't remember what book that's from.
Don't worry, we'll just try to roleplay this until you figure it out.
No, you're gonna have to ask someone to figure out where you can find someone that'll teleport you, so you guys
Yeah.
can take care of that.
Yeah, but I meant we could roleplay us arguing about money until you figure that out.
There's
My bag of like cat.
it's a partial version of broadcasting services on the school page. Schools.
No, that's not what I need.
This is so primitive. They don't even have web weight portals. What is this?
Well, hey, I'm used to being able to, rent a speeder and just drive. Better yet, I have my TIE Reaper that I got onto the planet from my ship from. I just get on the Reaper and I fly there.
Hey man. What are you?
Usually,
I use my hollow projector to show a picture of my TIE Reaper. Not a picture, I mean, it's a 3D,
yeah, but and I'm just gonna be like, well, to me it sounds like you're lazy. Where I come from, if you failed a mission, you're to take a march around all of Gerudo Desert.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get from one side of the planet to the other side of the planet very quickly.
All the way up the west coast and
Alright, I
down,
found the
so
page I
mean-
need, so.
All right.
Reaper's only good.
Yes, but getting there the old-fashioned way seems to treat me just fine.
You want to walk for a month?
Looming over as my shadow clearly casts over Varut.
Yeah.
I'm huge.
Just like looking up, like mentally, it's like, sometime.
It's like maybe I shouldn't argue with the thing that's within grabbing distance of me. You're awful. You look awfully within grappling distance, Varut. I wonder how far a Mandalore flies.
You're talking mad crap for someone in grappling distance.
If he has a jetpack, he can just, fly.
Yeah.
Fly.
Yeah, that'd just be a funny question for a character who actually knew Mandalorians. Just, I wonder how far you can fly without a jetpack. Obviously, I don't know what a jetpack is. I wouldn't even consider that that's a technology that would need to exist.
This is true.
Inconceivable.
Okay.
I mean, I've seen the Sheikah monks just float.
So like a repulsor lift.
And then those weird flying things with the eyes, and they shot lasers every now and then.
Sometimes see
Things tended to
power
blow up.
armor.
Anyways, I think we should go find someone and ask around.
Yeah.
Find this song.
So I'm assuming everything here is in all the signs here are written in common.
Yep.
All right, Juno, to the forefront. You need to read.
Why don't I need to read?
Because you're the only one who
because
can?
this is nothing but gibberish to me.
This world will only be able to make out half of it.
I take out a piece of paper and write my name in Gerudo.
I'll just on the hall projector.
If you guys actually want a picture of that, I actually did do that on my character sheet.
I'll just sort of like, hit the next button on the holo projector to bring. Actually, no, I'll put the holo projector away and pull out a data pad and just pull up, a random report that's in Arabesh. Just be like, that look like this.
Fine.
Yeah. I mean, I can technically write Hylian as well. So.
Oh, that's great, John.
She's for somebody grappling.
I don't know what's going on.
It's in the random channel.
of the Discord.
Oh, yeah, the one I muted. Yep. That is my character.
Well, not human.
Anyways, so let us find this magic caster. As Juno grows swiftly annoyed of three separate people constantly asking her what this says.
All right, so what are we doing here?
Oh, we're gonna talk to that magic caster. I thought you got that figured out.
No, you haven't found the person that you need to talk to.
Yeah. Well,
I figured out the rules for talking to them.
Yeah. Well, we needed to find ourselves a place that looks like it would be able to at least help us inform of such services, or maybe ask around. So we have Juno walking around. So we have Juno in front reading stuff that we point at and at signs that we don't understand, and we have and I'm assuming we also might, and I'm assuming if failing that, we might ask a couple of people for directions.
They will tell you that most spellcasters live in the Grand Hall. Well, not live, but work in the Grand Hall, which they point to the massive cathedral-like structure on the hill.
Very well. That's all there.
It seems rather obvious we should have checked there first.
Yeah, probably.
God, now I'm just thinking of that Billy and Mandy bit where it's just, oh, hard to believe we missed that. Anyways, so go to the cathedral, I guess.
All right. When you get there, the inside isn't much like a cathedral. It looks more like a castle. The inside of a castle, and there's a bunch of people just running around carrying notes. People talking.
Who do you think we should ask first?
Burrito shrug his shoulders. Oh, someone. Bound up.
Someone and says, and then ask them where we could find someone who could teleport us.
Well, then, ask.
Why I have to do everything.
You have to do everything.
Brutal mutters something under his breath. That's normal.
we collectively shove you forward.
Yeah, it was just push you forward.
I had to read. You have.
I mean, I was already
listen.
stepping forward, so I just, grumbling and muttering and stuff.
Speak medial.
You seem to have people skills.
Something in the manual I can't understand.
Yeah. You seem to have people
Treasure
skills.
is not
I say to the racist imperialist.
I mean, people skills. He was a squad leader. Where's that?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
So you there? I'll point to the nearest civilian walking around.
okay. Yeah.
I have a question for you. Where would we find? Oh, what did the bartender call it? Someone who can spellcast, for teleporting services, something like that.
I was about to type something random for some reason. The grand cleric should be able to do that. You should ask him. He's up there, and he points towards a man in white and gold robes carrying a tall staff.
Wait, you said up there. Does that mean he's on a separate floor or something?
No, he's like in the back on a little bit of a raised area. There's an altar up there where he is.
I'll nod. Thank you. I'll sort of,
Well, saw him point to the dude, so I guess we start heading that way.
I'll start heading that way, and then sort of, wave the rest of you all over, and sort of like come.
Okay.
I walk slowly so you guys as always.
All right.
Oh,
What are you saying?
I guess we head that way.
All right.
we head that way, and Griswold is gonna come up behind and kind of poke him on the shoulder.
He
Push
sh-
him
Alright.
down so that
Of
he'll
course.
be the same height.
he's startled, and the old man is startled and turns towards you.
Are you? I have
Yes.
to ask. Are you doing the weird thing where your mask has a face?
That way, people will know that I'm friendly.
He turns towards you, startled, and yes. How can I help you?
Well, we were told you might be able to help us teleport to his city. Out of character, I forgot the name, but he tells it.
Myth Drainer.
Drainer.
That's drain.
Teleporting to a Drainer. A bartender said it was about a month travel east of here.
Myth Draenor. I can't get you specifically to there. I can get you close. The exact
Close is
location of
good
this,
enough.
the exact location of the city has been lost for a very long time.
Oh dear.
Oh,
We know generally where it is in the forests of Cormantor, but not its exact location.
When you
What's-
say generally, do you mean how? What do you mean by generally?
we don't
We
have a map,
can.
do
We know it's. We know the cities it is closest to. We do not know where in the forest it is. We know which side it is on, but not much more.
You guys lost a city.
What do you need to get to there for, though?
So we're looking for a rock or something. That's what
for a
something
for a
called
dawnstone.
Dawnstone.
The Dawnstone? That is a very powerful artifact. I can help you get there on one condition.
And what is
And
that?
that would be
He turns to his assistant and says a few words quietly, and the assistant hands him a map. Hands him a scroll, and he hands it to you. This is a map of the region of Cormantia. I would like you to travel to Myth Draenor and mark it on this map. Bring the map back to me after you have completed it. do this, and I will teleport you there. I will teleport you as close as I can get you now.
Sounds reasonable.
Seems reasonable to me.
How could we get it back to you?
There is a associate of mine in the city of Ashabanford. I am sending you there. You
So
will
tell him to bring this to you.
you will return to him after you have finished your exploits in Mithranor, and return the map to him.
This seems like a more than reasonable arrangement.
Yes.
Find a lost city. We get what we come for. They have the location of the lost city.
Seems reasonable.
Very well. Are you all
So
willing
who takes
to
the
leave?
map?
I'll grab it.
All right.
Are you all willing to depart?
Yes.
I already have everything. I got everything I need in the last world.
All right. The old man stamps his staff down, and mutters some arcane syllables, and he will teleport you. And I will roll a d100 to see if you make it to the right place.
Oh crap!
Or if we get teleported inside him.
Great, wild magic.
It's pretty likely that you will, but yeah, you wind up in the right place.
Good.
You find yourself.
I was about to be like, huh? This doesn't look like a lost forest at all.
You're
looks
not.
more like a deep, dark cave.
You.
Full of giant spiders and mushroom people.
You find yourself.
What's a giant portal over there? And why are these dark-colored folks with the pointy ears very angry at us?
You find yourself in a small, quaint little hamlet. It's set on a river it's in a forest, generally a forest area. There's one big road that runs through it, but the rest is all just little trails that go off into the town. A sign nearby confirms that you are in Ashabanford.
Is this the cleric with us, or is it just the four of us?
It's just the four of you. And Carl, obviously, but
Hey, don't discount Carl. Carl's cute in her its own way.
Fluffiness.
looking at its misshapen bare face that just perpetually has like one
actually
line.
yes, the cleric did come with you.
Okay.
General direction we should head to to find the mid-trainer.
We know it is roughly north of here. My associate will wait for you in the inn here in Ashabanford every day at high noon. Until you find him.
Roughly what time of day is it? Or that it looks to be?
Mid-morning.
All right. I was just weighing whether or not we should rest for the night.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to return to El Toro. Agree.
Of course.
He stamps his staff down again, and he vanishes.
And you thought teleporting would be a waste of time. Anyways.
Well, looks like we need.
There goes like half of the section in Faerun.
Yep.
Yay.
Derailing the game at its finest. Well, okay, not completely, but you know.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, you offered the option to get a guy to teleport us there. I was like, huh, teleporting was really convenient in the Wednesday game. We used it all the time. It's actually how we destroyed a city.
I expected it to be a bit more difficult to get someone to do that because I hadn't actually looked up the rules. Teleport has no material components, and I figured it did. So I thought it would
Oh,
cost you a
yeah,
whole
yeah,
bunch.
that's right.
Go on,
Yeah.
missions.
We kind of forget about material components because most DMs just don't pay attention to it.
Yeah.
Well, ours don't anyway. We only do if it's like specifically really powerful ones like Revivify.
Revivify.
Yeah, Revivify. It looks like it's spelled Revivify for some reason.
Well, it's not.
Yeah.
Ultra resurrection.
Yeah. I mean, because obviously that spell's super powerful. That you got to limit that one.
Yeah.
But anyways,
yeah.
So I suppose we head out on our journey to find the lost city of
Myth Drainer.
Myth Drainer. Yeah, that's what I said.
All right. So we will end the session here.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, we'll probably only have one more session of Faerun. I was planning to have like 5 sessions here.
John, let me tell you a little something about the party I come from. Where I come from, a DM will plan for like a long section, and then instead we do something completely different that he didn't expect, causing the session to be cut in half. And then, or alternatively, a session that that the DM planned to go for like maybe 2 games ended up lasting 5 because everything kept going wrong.
I do know that you guys are definitely going to spend plenty of time in the home settings.
Yeah.
I only have things planned so far for Star Wars, but
Yeah. And I can you know,
because it's
you and I
easy to
can
plan that section.
communicate a couple ideas. Actually, I wanted to send you a picture of something that I'm going to be putting on my character sheet because I think it might give you an idea of something.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely not telling you what's going to happen.
Obviously. Obviously. All
I
I'm
mean,
telling
there
you
is going to be some really cool stuff that happens when you go into the Star Wars setting. Like, for example, there's going to be one moment that's going to be a yes, this is happening moment.
Well, I mean, surely not the first thing that happens when I walk out the portal is a damn AT-AT steps on me.
No, because you won't be going out of the portal to a planet that there are AT-ATs on. At least not yet.
Are you? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Not yet. That's a better description because those things can be deployed anywhere.
Yeah, there won't be AT-ATs on the planet when you step out of the portal. The planet will not have any Imperials on it actually when you step out of the portal.
Step out of the portal. Kalani gets cosmic anvil by an AT-AT.
Yeah. Just like. So this is your world.
It's like, what if we go to New Vegas and she just gets hit by a vertibird?
I just imagine we go to New Vegas and a death claw shows up and you think that's where it's gonna be, but then Kalani just grabs that thing and throws it over the horizon and then just turns around and trips into a pool of radiation and dies instantly. Just something completely pathetic.
Anyways,
die for stupid reasons. Yeah, or one of those stupid bug things that are everywhere.
Cazadors?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know all the Fallout monsters, but I know about some of the more common ones like Death Claws, and you called them Cazadors.
Cazadors?
Yeah, all I know is
Cazadors
the giant
suck.
bugs that are everywhere.
I still have no idea what I'm gonna do for the story of the New Vegas area. And for Warhammer, I have no freaking clue.
Yeah, Warhammer is gonna need advice.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So, do I have something written down for what you're gonna be getting there? I don't remember if I have written down what you're gonna be getting there. I don't, so I'm gonna figure that out, which is just wonderful. Yeah, I will send you there eventually, but it'll be a pain because it'll just be like it'll probably be one of the shorter sections just because I have no idea about anything in it.
Understandable.
You know, it's not meant to be like I don't value Griswold as a party member. It'll just be because
you have no idea.
Warhammer is just not in John's wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I know the Star Wars galaxy. I know New Vegas areas roughly. I know Hyrule, but I don't know the Warhammer universe at all.
Yeah, neither do I.
All right. Okay. If you're trying to do a home, just go to the craft world. Just explain it, however the crap you want, as long as it's futuristic and there's a whole bunch of wraith bone everywhere.
However,
You'll be pretty much on the nose. Because what was it? Games Workshop also doesn't really do a good job describing things. It'll just be really tall elf town. Actually, it's more like going to a wood elf place, except replace all mentions of wood with super advanced technology.
Space elf.
Yes, basically space elves.
I know.
But yeah, that's all I got. If you need any other things from me, just run it by me.
Yep. I'll figure it out.
All right.
But no, it'll probably be like one session spent there, just because.
Understandable.
Yeah. Warhammer is all over the place from what I've seen.
I mean, you'll level up
You'll
at the
go
end of
there,
it because I know you're
get a
going to at
ship.
least level up once per setting, but
Yeah.
All right.
well, with the exception of Sigil, I guess.
And you know, going to that world will get Griswold whatever the devil he needs.
Yeah.
Or she. I keep forgetting.
Yep.
I think I'm the only male of the group, which
Yes,
is weird.
Varut is the only male party member.
Yeah. I literally couldn't be male with what I was doing because if I did, I would be Ganondorf and trying to kill all of you. and I've played enough evil characters lately. I don't want to play a complete bastard.
But yeah, next campaign, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream now real quick.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So that was session 4 of Throughout Time. See you guys next week. So thank you for watching. Yep, see you next week.